Okay, so we have a 2013 Princess 52 behind me, and I'm going to give you a full tour and costings as usual. Now, the reason I'm wearing this stupid hat is because it's -1, isn't it, Daz?
Yeah.
And we are absolutely shivering our nuts off. So the sooner I get on board, the better. Okay, this is the high-low platform which will lift a Williams 325 or similar, and this bit goes right down into the water. These chocks that hold the dinghy also really have a good second use as being able to trip you up and hurt your big toe, as I have found out lots of times before. This boat also has a passerelle, which I'm not going to show you because it's too cold, and it's got this lovely huge cockpit. The other thing I like about this boat, apart from the fact it's shaft drive, which I'll show you during the video, is it's got a crew cabin down there, Daz. Did you know that?
Yes, I did know that, James.
Because you just cleared it up, didn't you?
Yes, I did, yes,
Yeah.
and I fell down.
Yeah, did you? So we'll do that, we'll show you that. And I've had a lot of people to ask me if they can see the engine rooms. I don't know what all the fuss is about, but we will just show you the engine room quickly. Now, the other thing is, you might think I'm speaking a bit strangely. That's because I think my lips are frozen. I haven't had any of that Botox stuff. My lips are absolutely frozen, so I might mispronounce things, all right? So starting with the patio doors, they've got a really neat feature. Now, as you know, most boats, it just slides open. But on the Princess, it slides open to the left as normal. But then also, this door opens up here, which when you've slid that right back, makes a really big area, doesn't it? So it's a really, really good quality stainless bit of architecture. Look at the handle, Des. It's a really nice quality door. So let's give you a tour of the saloon. So this boat is a 3-cabin aft galley design, and it's got this lovely reception area here, which is actually quite roomy, and it's got a nice wooden floor. Oh, I've got some new socks, Des. One of our subscribers sent some socks in.
Excellent.
What do you think? They look a bit plain, do you think?
Well, not a bit boring.
Yeah, but I don't know what they've put on the side there. Is that a cigar or?
I'd take another look if I were you.
Would you?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Cigar.
Yes. It's his cigar. Anyway, thank you very much for sending me cigar socks, Mr. Subscriber. Okay, so into the galley. Okay, so in the galley, we've got lots of cupboards. We've got a big store cupboard there for bits of food. We've got a lovely Panasonic oven, a dishwasher, which I personally think are a waste of time. They will clean it off if you buy it. By the way, this boat's for sale with us. It's on our website, boats.co.uk, and it's priced at a very reasonable £699,950. UK tax paid. I think it actually has EU tax paid as well, Daz. Did you know that?
That's a benefit.
It is a benefit. Fridges here. People always open these fridges and they're doing all this. You've got to press that button in. And there's nothing for me to take the mick out of in the fridge. And we've got, what's that? It looks like... Breed me before to... Oh, dehumidifier. God, it's tiny, isn't it?
I think we need a bigger one.
It's crikey. You wouldn't use that in a car, would you? Anyway, we'll leave that in there. That comes with the deal. And you've got a massive sink. Oh, Red Bull, eh? Gives you wings, Daz.
I had it earlier.
Did you? Yeah, I love the galley. Lots of storage. I don't normally open all the cupboards. I don't know why. I've got this massive urge to open all the cupboards today. But a big galley, and you've got loads of storage opposite. I assume these have got the cups in one of them, unless you've had them off. And we've got another fridge. Oh, Fusion. Got Fusion. This boat also is fitted with a Seakeeper. Did you know that?
Yes, I did know
You
that.
did. And another fridge. Crikey, there's fridges everywhere. I think actually that's an ice maker. Yeah, I think that's an ice maker, Dad. Let's have a look. Oh, it's an ice maker. Well, I'm not a great fan of ice makers, but it's got reverse cycle air conditioning here. So that means you can have it as heat or you can have it as cool. And if we move on up 2 steps into the saloon area, Got a nice sofa, high-low TV here, and lots of glass. Can you swing around, Dad? As you can see, this is Essex Marina, by the way. You can see it's got a lot of glass. For a 2013 boat, this boat was really before its time. And, you know, really well built too. Walnut gloss finish, leather upholstery. I think if I was keeping it, I think I'd change it to velour. Would you, Daz?
I like velour.
You like velour? What colour velour?
I'd go creamy grey velour.
Yeah. I'm not a great fan of leather. Anyway, let's do the helm. Okay, so this is the lower helm, and it's beautifully laid out as you'd expect from Princess. There's the Seakeeper screen. This has got a Seakeeper 9. Not the latest Raymarine, but it is the hybrid touch, so that means you've got buttons and you can touch the screen. Oh, that means it doesn't like what I've done. But they've got bow thruster and stern thruster. Now the stern thruster, the very sharp of you might realise that actually it hasn't got the button there. That's because it fell off.
I've seen that, James. That's in a drawer.
Oh, is it?
Under the seat.
So we are going to fix that, I promise. And also, which is quite nice, this boat has got Caterpillar 7, I think it's 715s.
715s.
Yeah, 715
C12s.
diesels. So Caterpillar, I mean, I know they put them in bulldozers and stuff, but they go on pretty well. And that was probably an upgrade when the boat was new. So you've got the Cat engines. I'll go through all the speeds and the fuel consumption at the end. This boat has currently done 773 hours. There's the Cat control screens. And also, I'm really happy to report, Daz, that it's got an electric shout window, which is here.
Does it work?
It works. And also, it's got a port one as well, which I'm not going to put it down because it's too cold outside. But I'll test this one here. So let's just see if this one works. Got to lean back a bit, actually. Get my head... Oh, God, it's quite a long way
Don't
away.
get your head stuck.
No, I won't. All right, get the fenders in. Yeah, that works lovely. I quite like that. That's really sturdy, that is. So, all in all, a really nice helm. I can't fault it, actually. You've got the dark finish on there. Everything at hand. 10 out of 10 for helm. Okay, so come downstairs and I'll show you the cabins. Now, this is a pretty standard layout. So, we've got the mid-master, which we'll do last. We've got the starboard twin, and we've got the VIP second cabin. So if you come in here, I've got a good sized bed, lots of storage cabinets up here, which is good. Got the elliptical windows, which were the fashion in 2013. I quite like the detail on the headboard. You seen the headboard, Des?
Yeah, it's nice.
Is this our dress kit? We've got our dress kit on here.
Yeah.
It's a bit half-hearted, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to step that up, don't you think, on the next one? And then we've got a good sized wardrobe here. Fusion music there. And also on your side, Daz, there's a little vanity mirror for you to do your beard in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's no mirror, James.
Oh, there's no mirror.
Very
Okay.
just-
No mirror. And then we have access here to the bathroom, which I'll just quickly show you. And that door there, shut that door there. And I think actually I've got to do the floss test, haven't we? I quite like this black floor. Whose towels are these?
Yours if you're flossing with them.
I'm flossing. Yeah, there's loads of room in here, Daz. Yeah, there's loads of room. Perrin and row sink. Come and look at these sinks because this floor's cold. Perrin and row sinks. Really nice. Princess bathrooms are done beautifully. Andrex wipes, all included, and a towel rail. So this is the day head and the forward cabin head, and I think they're ace. Okay, so if we go to the starboard side, and we've got the twin cabin here, which again is a good size, lots of headroom. Music, there must be a music lever on this boat because there's music in every room. Got a TV, which is pretty small. Look at the TV, Des. Maybe 10 years ago, TVs were a bit small, weren't
2013, that was a good telly.
And then, you're right there, mate?
Yeah, just my knee, it's fine.
All right. And then in here, we've got all the manuals that no one ever reads. You know the ones?
Yep.
But they're all there if you want to read them. And now let's go to the master. Okay, so we're going to go down to the master. So you go down these steps here and into the master. And actually, for a 52 footer, it's massive. Look at all this space. And we've got this lovely round porthole, the nice finish on the tops there, big wardrobe. Look at that. Little lights in there as well, Daz.
Lovely.
That bed is pretty big. I'm going to have to test it actually. Oh yeah, I mean I'm 6'1". My head's on the headboard. Are my feet all right?
Good.
Yeah, so yeah, it's plenty of space. More music, a TV which actually is all right, and most importantly, a sock sofa. And if you're new to this channel, the reason I call it a sock sofa is because all it's good for is putting your socks on. See my new socks, Daz?
Beautiful.
Which works well, doesn't it? You carrying on? Yeah. Right. We've got the other thing I like about this boat is they've thought about the reading lights. Okay, so we're outside again. It's -1, so we're going to make this really quick. Let's go do the flybridge, Daz. Now, the first thing you're going to say is, why haven't you taken all the covers off? Are you lazy? Well, Daz, why don't we take the covers off?
Because I'm lazy.
That's because we're lazy,
Yeah.
right? But you know what seats look like, and you can imagine they look very nice. And I'll show you the colour. It's like, would you say grey, light grey? Yeah. It's a light grey colour. It's very nice. Now, here, it's got a bimini as well, and you've got the big screen upstairs. Okay, so you asked for it. We're going to show you it. This is the engine room. I don't know what the fascination is with engine rooms, do you, Daz?
People like to know about them, don't they?
They do. So if you pass me the camera, I'll just give them a whistle-stop tour. That's the generator. That's the starboard engine. That's the port engine. They're big, they're thirsty, they're powerful. It's actually got a date on there of its last service, and it's all very, very nice. Okay, before I show you the crew cabin, please remember to subscribe if you enjoy, excuse me, watching this channel. All right. Right, okay, this is the crew cabin. You never want to stay down here, but it's here, it's included, and it's quite a nice feature. If you just pass me the camera, Daz, I will just show everybody. Okay. You've got, oh, it's got a sink. It's got a bed, it's got some storage cupboards, it's got some spare covers, and it's got a little window, and I wouldn't want to stay in it. So that's enough of the crew cabin. So let's go through all the costs. Okay, so section 1 is buying the boat, and Daz is going to put me on the left or the right hand side of the screen so we can put this all on the other side. So section 1, buying the boat. This boat costs $699,950, and it's on our website, boats.co.uk now. If you want to finance it, you'd have to find a deposit of 30%, which is $209,985. The finance advance would be $489,000, and that gives you a payment per month of £6,428, which is based on a straight 10-year repayment at about 10% APR, which unfortunately is the rate in January 2024 when we filmed this video. So the finance per annum, including the repayment, including the capital, is £77,000. Okay, so section 2 is fuel. So if we do the average speed of 20 knots, the fuel burn is approximately 140 litres per hour for both engines. Diesel fuel price is £1.55 per litre, January 24, which gives you a cost of £217 per hour. But remember, you have done 20 nautical miles, which is quite a long way. It does.
Yeah.
I mean, France is only 40 nautical miles from here, isn't it? Or Holland. Adjusted cost with you leaving the marina, etc., etc., per year is about £8,680. And one other thing, I found the crockery and cutlery, Daz. which is all on here, which is nice. And it's China, and it's Princess branded. Can you see that, son?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. And it's made by Limoges, France. Have you heard of them?
No.
Well, you should have, because Limoges is very, very nice.
Okay. Bonnet de douche.
Fixed costs. Okay, section 3. So to berth this in the UK, let's say Southampton, is about £13,000 per annum. Servicing, this is shaft drive, so twin shaft drive diesels, so minimal maintenance, but you have got 2 big Caterpillar engines, so £4,000 per annum for that. Other maintenance, polishing, all the normal paraphernalia, about £4,000. So that gives you a total fixed cost of about 25 grand. Section 4 is variable costs. Well, if we give a depreciation of about 5%, that will give you about £35,000 depreciation. Now, just on price, we own this boat, like we own a lot of our boats, and this boat came from another main dealer. So most of our used boats do come from main dealers that take them in part exchange, and to free up their cash flow, we very kindly help them out and buy the boats off them. So we've been very aggressive with the pricing of this boat. I think it was up previously for $799, but we've priced it at $699. So you might not lose any money. That's what I'm kind of long-windedly trying to say. Do you agree, Daz?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You got fuel at 8680, finance at 77,000. So your total variable costs are £120,000. Okay, section 5. The last section is JB's measure of pleasure. So accommodation is very good. You've got 3 cabins. We've got a crew cabin. We've got, have a little swing round, Daz. You've got quite that big aft-galley. You've got a lovely lounge area here as well. So I'm going to give it 9 out of 10 for accommodation. Style, well, we'll show you some running shots of a Princess 52. I think it's a pretty striking boat. I love that big portrait window, that big window in the master cabin. So I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 for style. Fun, well, I mean, it's not a speedboat, but it handles well. It's a good sea boat, so I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 for fun. Running costs, well, I think they're pretty low for a boat of this size because you've got the shaft drives. So I'd give it 8 out of 10 on that. And the quality, well, everywhere you look, you know, the leather, the wood and everything, it's really, really good. I mean, you've got to remember this boat is 10, 11 years old and it's still looking pretty sharp. So I'm going to give it 9 out of 10 for quality. And that gives us a score of 42 out of 50, which gives us a JB's measure of pleasure score of 84%. Okay, so I'm just doing this ad hoc, and as you know, we don't do second filmings of these boats. We just film it once, and I leave all the mistakes in, and you see it as it is. I've just thought of something else that I want to add to the videos going forwards, which is my personal opinion and what I actually think of these boats in a nice way. So I must say, I love the Princess 52, and I think manufacturers should make more boats like this because it's very seaworthy. Now, when you go to a boat show, all the boats look lovely, but boats that have got shaft drive and big heavy engines like this plough through the sea really well, and a lot of people don't talk about that. So this boat is a really safe and seaworthy boat that you could really do some miles on. You could probably hop and skip all around Europe, no problem at all. I love the 3 cabins. I love the aft crew, and this was one of the first boats to have the galley aft design. So if you invested in a boat like this, then it would certainly give you many years of good service. And boat manufacturers, please take note. This Princess 52 is a really good all-rounder. Please remember to subscribe if you enjoy, watching this channel. All right?
James?
Yeah?
I've just realised you look like the guy from Up.
Up?
Yeah, the
What's
Disney
that?
film.
A film?
Yeah.
What does he do?
We'll put a picture up next to it.
Oh, okay. Up?
Yeah. It's a compliment.
What, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right, no.
Very
So
handsome
thanks,
guy.
Dan.
That's all right.